Jabiru 315, rolling runway 21 for Tocumwal downwind departure. On correction, time. Well, look at the skies above Champaine Mile. But this is going to be the closest we're going to get to Melbourne. So, which is probably about a 3-hour flight north, about 3 hours north of Melbourne, Moorabbin. So, this one's going to be another long flight, not quite the B3, but it's definitely a fair way. So we're flying to a place to Tocumwal first, so we can get some fuel. And as well, there's a little cafe there as well. Something that I actually saw in one of Stephen Jury's videos. So I'll have to go there. So since I'm in the area, and then we're on to park. Then there's a little RAAF museum there too. So it's gonna be quite fun seeing good awesome old warbirds. This will be the first time we'll see. I think I'll be seeing a Spitfire in real life if they have a Spitfire. Not flying sports, which is a bit of a shame. Yesterday's event went pretty good. Attendance was a little bit better. About 50 people showed up. And one of my sponsors was there as well, as I probably, or as you might have heard on either Instagram or at the time of, a little bit later on, because by the time I'm recording this will be months down the track since I'll start editing. Now, of course, we've been in parks for the next few days, so it's been pretty good. Yeah, so today is definitely a test for 7315. She passed. I'm a little bit happy now. Doing a couple of attempts though, because it did catch the first time, but then the engine stopped. Well, the starter motor disengaged. I'm not sure if it's just the starter motor disengaged or something else like that. It's just anyway, but things are pretty good. So anyway, it's all the way. So now we're going to say goodbye to Victoria today, but we're just going to enjoy it a little bit longer while we can. So sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Tomorrow, passenger seat. It says that the seatbelt sign is off, so you can sit on your usual spot. And enjoy the flight.
Talk about CASA, so it's going okay. Recreational 57, contact center 134.32, g'day.
13432, Recreational 9957, g'day. For the first time on this trip, and only dramatic announcement, we got clouds. I know it sounds very stupid, but one, I'm going to have to talk about something. Two, things sunny all across the board for the past 3 weeks. There's been no clouds whatsoever. So finally I have some minute challenges. This is 13. Okay, well that's good. Let's go. Let's go fly as high as we can. Yeah, so I could burn in 10 meters an hour now. That's perfect. This is why I can like fly high, because since the mixture is atmospheric pressure, that means the higher I am, the leaner the engine runs automatically. So from down the road and burning a lot more fuel. But it's absolutely fantastic. Well, you don't normally, I think it's just like, of course, like, because I'm burning, going about 2,800 RPM, we used to go about 2,070, 90, but since we're heading straight on, well, we'll go, I don't mind going for the best power. I'll go as much power as we can. So, but anyway, it's real good. We're nearly near Todd, so let's get ourselves ready for landing. Como, seatbelt sign is come on. We're about to initiate descent. Kim, brakes over. Let's get back in the pilot seat and make an inbound call. Tocumwal traffic, Jabiru 7315, 15 nautical miles to the west of the to the southwest of the aerodrome, passing through, descending through 5,500 feet, ETA overhead 29 and Tocumwal.
Radio 7315 had to have breakfast. Now let's see if we can get mine. I'm not sure if this, according to that sign, there was not contradicting signs that might be some signs saying there's a cafe here, others not. So I don't know. Nah, hopefully it's something good. If not, well, better than nothing. So, it turns out the cafe is closed, but we'll be opening in the next half an hour. So, I might as well take a little break, put some stuff on charge, head on our way. However, unfortunately there's no RAAF base here, but of course, this used to be a RAAF base. There's no RAAF museum here. I think it might be at tomorrow. So, however, it used to be a RAAF base, and look, it shows a little bit of history. But however, they're actually washing I don't know what it was called, a meteor, I think. I think it's a meteor. Holy cow, so cool. Found the RAAF museum. Turns out it was a bit too lazy to look. So once again, I was wrong. So in fact, it's actually in that little hangar over there. And also the cafe's in there as well. That's why I thought there was a cafe in there. Well, it didn't say that, but yeah. And also, big sad. It's only air show by a month. I'm in aviation heaven.
Contact!
We just entered from the busiest airspace in Australia. Not down here really. It's more higher up. So there's constant flights between Sydney and Melbourne. And we're right somewhat in the thick of it. It's not too busy right now, but we got a lot of activity going on here, so we need to keep our eyes and ears peeled. No, this is so much stuff. This is so much different compared to back home, where he's just got all that point. It's like when you get 3 aircraft in the area, I class it as busy. That's why I reacted the way I did at back in the Mildura. We've got 5 aircraft in the circuit, so it's going to be an absolute
Middle traffic is now 1 Zulu India Echo, turn base for runway 09er, touch and go, middle traffic.
Oh, sake. He's going too quick. Because I'm not used to this being this busy. And yes, I should have reacted a little bit more calmly. It was more like I said, not being used to. So, but anyway, we're holding down about 5,500 because we've got clouds holding at about 7,000 feet. And we want to stay clear of that, and I do not want to be on top of the clouds. I know it's going to be fine up there, but being so close to the Great Dividing Range, as it being close, as in like we've got about 200 nautical miles to the east of the ranges. I still want to be careful, that's all. Be precautious. But yeah, so it's not, of course, like you said, it's busy, but it's not busy at the same time. It's busy higher up, so above 20,000 feet. Down here is like next to me. Don't have anything as well. I don't have ADSB in, but I don't have ADSB in this thing, so there's no like, there's no go bing traffic, but one o'clock and same altitude and 1 mile, that sort of thing. I don't have that one. I would like to, but of course, like, if I want to put it in, I'm gonna have to redo the whole panel.
Kilo Charlie Lima.
Because there's literally next to no space left.
Kilo Charlie Lima, can
So,
below the sail restriction area.
So that pretty much that means that's more expensive. Just I can't afford, unfortunately.
Charlie Lima, this is IFR Treasury Oscar
Sorry.
Kilo here, working on Truro Valley, surface 5,000.
Starting to resume my daily diet of snacks of snakes and cookies.
No additional traffic via Truro Valley, Charlie.
So I had a bit of a late breakfast as well. Actually, the thing was as well, I'm actually glad I was a bit surprised that I actually took my order as well, because they don't normally start, because they don't open till about 10 o'clock. So this is good. I'm glad. I'm glad they served me as well.
Jet 705, connected at 166.845, expect start. 165, Jet 705.
Oh, look at that cloud, it's so cool! Oh, wow! First you can see it on the wing, I'm not sure you can see it on that wing cam. I might start putting a photo on the screen. That is so cool though! So, we got 90 miles to run. And, of course, it's getting a bit rough, and now I just put the carb heat on as well. And for about the second time in about 10 minutes. I'm just going to put it back in now. The back of the power a little bit. There's a... shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, there's a wing drops and thermals everywhere. This is going to be one of those days, unfortunately. And to be honest, I feel like shite. I got a headache. I don't get close to sensory overload, but that point is like, it's starting to be a bit of a concern, but It happens when it's at the end of a long flight. So it's something that needs to be, but something we'll deal with once we're there, or once we're there. So, looking forward to having a nice meal, having a nice lunch, instead of eating snakes and biscuits, all that sort of meals we love. Anyway, we're nearly at our top of the descent, and we'll be all good and be on the ground. And also I need to make sure much of I have sentry, or much of the guy I sent a height, but I have to push myself through it. I push myself through a sentry overload. I have to tighten this down. The winds are going to get very strong. Going to get very disgusting. So, parked traffic, Jabiru 7315 inbound, currently maintaining 5,500 feet. 18 nautical miles to the southwest of the aerodrome, ETA overhead 10, parked. DC-3 and the Hercules. Geez, I'm real lucky today. No bloody way. Wow. That is so bloody cool.
So, just finished unpacking 7315. While I was actually going to the toilet, I found a very exciting discovery. You know those aircraft that we actually passed by? They're part of a museum. A historical aviation museum. I didn't know this was here. But we're going straight over there, and then we'll go into parks, because I am, well, I'm not going to miss the chance that I get, because who knows, I know tomorrow I'm going to be flat out, so I have to take the advantage of every chance I get. So, right, onward to the museum. Radio, everyone. It's time at the end of a long day. It was a long day. So, now, something has developed in the little while, the past couple of nights. I think it was most likely last night. CASA has contacted me and indicated they would like to work with me with this. So, but I can't say anymore, because otherwise, well, it could jeopardize the whole process. Plus, as well, like, we don't even know what CASA want, how CASA's going to do this. There will be meetings in Canberra, online, that sort of thing. So, anyway, take care.
Whoa. Okay. Hey, before this person logs off, there's something I want to quickly announce. I'm going to be at the Esperance Agriculture Show next week from the 18th to the 19th of October 2024. So if you come to the Esperance Agriculture Show, I will be running my mother's for stall and a Wings Up Barrier stall. So come on down and say good day to me if you want to. Or you could just, I don't know, be mean. I can take it, I guess. Alright, back to this past idiots.
Okay, hi everyone. See you later everyone. Have a good night.